A small skirmish has broken out on the Finnish border, and NATO forces have backed the Finns. To show their support to the Finnish government, a small convoy of military supplies is being sent through the Baltic to Helsinki. NATO is crossing a red line, and our forces will retaliate. A small flotilla of 4 torpedo boats will make a sortie out into the Baltic tonight. It is tasked with finding and intercepting this NATO convoy. It is imperative that this military supply does not reach Helsinki. In addition to this, there is a large amount of neutral shipping in the Baltic. Civilian casualties are unacceptable. The torpedo boats must VID the target before engaging. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to Sea Power, Naval Combat in the Missile Age. I do want to say before we get started, this is a very early look at Sea Power, and much of what you are going to see in this video is certainly subject to change. In this video, we are going to play through a scenario I created in the in-game mission editor. A flotilla of 4 Soviet torpedo boats is tasked with intercepting and destroying a NATO convoy. Now, this mission objective sounds easy enough. The catch is there is a lot of neutral shipping in these waters. We need to be sure we VID any targets we send torpedoes at. Additionally, we do have 4 torpedo boats, but 2 of them are not as capable as the others. The more capable boats are the ones we are looking at. These are the Turia class torpedo boats. These carry 4 USET 80 torpedoes, which are rather capable torpedoes. They have passive and active sensors capable of engaging submarines and surface ships. We also have a nice chunky 57mm cannon on the stern of the ship and a 25mm cannon on the bow, so we should be able to hold our own in a gunfight against, well, rather lightly armed warships anyway. We have 2 torpedo boats of that class, T-101 here and T-96. The other 2 torpedo boats, T-3 and T-24, are the older Scherzen class torpedo boats. These have 4 53-38 torpedoes. These are World War II vintage torpedoes, and they are only straight runners, so we are going to have to get pretty close if we are going to hit anything with these torpedoes. Additionally, as far as guns, we have 2 AK-230 close-in weapon systems. These are 30mm cannons on the bow and the stern, and these 2 torpedo boats are on the flank. The Turia class torpedo boats are also a little bit faster. They can go up to 44 knots thanks to this hydroplane on the bow. We are going to quickly increase our speed to full, and we are going to maintain this formation. The enemy, they're somewhere up here, and we're not exactly sure where they are. Let's quickly flip on the radar for a brief second. We already have a radar contact right in front of us. Just a single radar contact, 5 nautical miles away. Info, it could be a trawler. Let's see, can you identify yourself? Let's see if they respond to that. And they are not responding to that. I'm gonna have T-24 break off. All ahead flank, go VID that target. The rest of our torpedo boats will continue to move forward without using their radar. We've established visual contact on this ship right in front of us. Info. Still, it could be a trawler, most likely. The lone trawler. Let's flip on our radar. Oh, we've identified it. Condor class. This is a East German minesweeper that's operating out here. There's a handful of East German ships in the roster, and this is one of them. Well, nice to see ya. We are going to continue and sail right past that. Glad we identified it. Let's have T-101 here flip on their surface search. Anything out here? Negative. No other contacts. Okay, MCON. Radar has been flipped on. We have multiple radar contacts to the south. Turn it off, turn it off. And we are also picking up radar emissions. Not exactly sure from a Gearing class destroyer. Okay, this formation is going to turn to the west. Let's reduce our speed all ahead 1/3. I want T-24 to be able to catch up We have another radar contact way up here to the north. It's only moving at 4 knots. I'm not too concerned about it. These 3 ships together, I mean, looks like a convoy to me. Let's see, what's their course? What's their heading? Something like this. We are going to move and investigate that. We also, we can figure out where that gearing is. That should help. If we figure out what side of the convoy the gearing class destroyer is on, we are going to attack from the opposing side. That is quite an intimidating threat. We just flipped on our radar for a brief second and we have the enemy warship, gearing class, 9 kilometers away, right in front of T3. Let's flip, let's go over. We will attack from the port side of this convoy. T101, all ahead flank. T24, move over this way. I'm guessing these are the enemies. We also have these contacts down here. We will investigate them as well. Hey, I'm going to send T3 actually to go VID this situation. All ahead flank. T3 and also T24. I don't think they're going to be able to do too much with these straight running torpedoes besides just engage one of these freighters. I may have T24 move in first and engage one of the freighters in the rear. Looking here, it looks like T3 is going to take 6 minutes to arrive on station. Should be able to VID these contacts by then and then swing back up to the north. It looks like the gearing class destroyer has flipped off her radar. We are going to keep our radars off as well. We do not want to give away our position at this moment. T3 is now in visual range of this contact, semi-large. Multiple here. Continue to VID. And I guess we can't have them. Let's see if they'll identify themselves. It doesn't look like they are responding to that. And once we've identified these, and they do end up being neutral, if that's the case, I am going to have T3, and they are neutral. Merchant ships, okay. T3 is going to move up. We're going to get the drop on this gearing class. Hopefully we can get close, fire straight running torpedoes, and hit her. I don't know how likely that's going to be. We'll see though. T101's continuing to move in. We don't have visual contact on anything else in the convoy. I've marked their position. We're going to go ahead and classify this contact to the south as neutral as well. The gearing is now 7 nautical miles away. All right, cut in front of this merchant ship here. T24 is racing around. I'm gonna have T101 and company just slow down a little bit. T24 way up here to the north. Flip on radar just for 1 second. Radar's on. All right, secure it. There we go. This radar contact back here, moving at 12 knots, heading behind the convoy. This is peculiar. Looks like the gearing might be changing course. Oh, she's moving really quickly now as well. Speed of 26 knots. Heading 076 degrees. I wonder what she's up to. They probably are aware that something is happening, but just like us, they are worried of engaging neutral shipping. They gotta VID everything before they fire, which definitely plays into our hands. T101 has visual contact on something. First ship in the line. Oh, hello. Belay that, belay that, belay that. Okay. They're trying to identify us. Do we fire now? I think so. Open fire. There we go. Engage. They're firing now as well. Turn in. Engage with torpedoes. T24, turn in. Here we go. Torpedoes away. All ahead flank. Multiple torpedoes inbound. Get that 57mm cannon to engage. She's pretty much dead in the water. T26, come around this way. All ahead flank. And we caused some damage, I think. Her guns are just ripping us up, unfortunately, for T-101. You said 80 torpedoes in the water, though. Should be able to cause some problems. All right, T-24 racing in. Merchants. Right in front. Fire your torpedoes. 1 away. 2. Fire your last 2. All right, turn north. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. Gearing, who are you engaging? You're probably engaging T-101 still. Yeah, T-101's taking a battering. Fire torpedoes at gearing. 1 away. 2 away. All right, turn away. Get the heck out of here. All ahead flank. We could engage with our 30mm. Engage. Oh gosh, 30mm cannon just ripping all through gearing. Come on, keep engaging. Cause a bunch of problems, punch a bunch of holes in her. Get the hell out of here. All ahead flank. There we go. T-24 looking good. Can your 30mm engage that merchant? Engage that merchant. The gearing's getting ripped up. They're probably going to start changing and try to engage T3 here, whose Sea Whiz is continuing to just... Okay, we hit this track. Oh, we're hitting it with Sea Whiz. 30 minutes, okay. Ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire. T-24 ceasefire as well. Gearing. She looks okay. I'm sure the Sea Whiz was moderately traumatic. Who is she engaging now? Engaging T-24. No, come on, torpedoes. How I would love to actually get a hit with straight running torpedoes on the gearing. She's moving too quickly, though, I think. These torpedoes could possibly hit. 4 torpedoes. I wish it was a fatter spread. T-26 is moving around. This one's sinking. Okay. Oh, come on. They're going to go aft, unfortunately. T3's racing away. She has 2 torpedoes left. Swing around. We'll engage this last merchant. T-96, move around. We've lost 2 torpedo boats. Good news is, these torpedoes look pretty darn good. Again, all straight running torpedoes, which seriously complicates the prospect of hitting. Gearing, what are you up to? Turning around, got it. Come on, torpedoes. If only they were USET 80s. I don't think we're going to hit. I think they're probably going to go aft, unfortunately, for us. Yeah, torpedoes are going to run right aft. Okay, T3, you got to run. We have another radar contact out here, which I'm not a fan of. Okay, T-96 turn south. Get ready to fire USET 80. 1 torpedo per merchant ship. The gearing's kind of distracted by T3. It's chasing it. They don't know T-96 is here. All right, 1 USET 80. Fire at that merchant ship. Torpedo away. All right, come around. Move in and get ready to fire at the other merchant ship. Gearing, what are you up to? She's not firing it. Thank goodness. I do wonder what her damage is. All that Sea Whiz. This 30mm cannon's hitting her. It was quite entertaining. Okay. Moving in nicely. Turn and get ready to fire on this other merchant ship. T3's just got to run. That gearing's chasing her down. Alright, looking good. There's the gearing right, way out there. I'd like to try to sink her, but she may survive this yet. T-24 is just burning. Yep, she's sinking now. Got tore up by 5-inch rounds. You said 80 looking good? Alright. Range to target 1.75 nautical miles. Let's try to get a little bit closer. All ahead flank. T-96 is close to the enemy freighter. Fire. You said 80. There we go. Torpedo away. Turn north. Get out of here. Gearing's too far. Although this is probably inaccurate. She's firing at us. She's firing at us. 57 millimeter. Engage that gearing. Engage the gearing. Fire at the gearing. Turn north. We've been hit. 5-inch round. All head flank. At least we got our torpedo away. Gun's knocked out. 25 millimeter. Can you engage anything? Engage the merchant ship, I guess, if you can. Alright, the gearing found us, but we got a torpedo away. This one's been hit by a torpedo. Can we fire these last, you said 80s? It doesn't look like it, unfortunately. 25 millimeter cannon's doing work against that freighter, though, and she's about to get hit by a USET 80 torpedo. T3's running. I see the tanks on the deck. Come on, torpedo. There we go, impact. There we go. And I don't think damage control is going to be able to do much here. Yeah, flooding, heavy hull damage. 5-inch rounds are just ripping us up. T3's running. And I think these cargo ships are going to sink. Both of them, so that's objective completed. Oh shoot, T3's being engaged. All head flank. All head flank, get out of here. That gearing is brutal. All head flank, come on. Oh, we've been hit. That's it, my torpedo boats are done for. All torpedo boats have been destroyed. And these merchant ships are going down though, so. The gearing obliterated us. That's to be expected. Well, despite losing all 4 of our little torpedo boats, both merchant ships are going down. That's it. That's all she wrote. It's a shame we lost all 4 of our little torpedo boats, but it's not entirely unsurprising considering that Gearing class and her 5-inch guns are lethal to such small ships. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.